Welcome Pisces to your February 2018 forecast with me, Ellie from Hypnoyouellie. If you would like a private reading, do use the link below and do watch your sun, your moon and your rising video. So Pisces, we are starting on the 31st of January, which is a total lunar eclipse in Leo in your house of 6, your work, your health, your day and your daily chores. And then on the 15th of February, you have a solar eclipse in Aquarius, and that is going to be in your 12th house. So let's start with the first eclipse. It's a super moon, a blue moon and a red moon. It's going to be very powerful. It will conceal, it will not reveal. Now, you have 4 major arcana cards, Pisces, so this is going to be a big month, and not surprising because there's a major eclipse on the 31st, which is the the next day, the very first day of February, and then you have another one on the 15th. Now, you will have those eclipses in the same areas again in August and December. So the devil card for your work, study, and finance is that for some of you, you feel chained to your job. You feel like you're under a lot of pressure. You're under a tyrant boss. You're unable to work due to something up here interfering with your work. For others, this is going to work drunk or on drugs. For others, that's your boss or your co-workers. This is narcissism. This is depression. This is really feeling chained and stuck in your job. So there might be that you work too much. So if that's you, Pisces, you work too much, you might find that you have to rest because the 6th house is going to get this major energy where, do you know what? For some of you, this is making it possible for you to change your job. So for some of you, might be fired. For some of you, might quit. The pressure gets too much and you quit. But it's actually going to bring around a beautiful new job. And that's going to take you higher. It's going to be better than what you've got before. Now, if this is a health issue, that your job has caused you so much stress or things going on in here, then you're unable to do your job. And so this full moon, super moon and eclipse is going to bring about a climax and an ending. So you're going to have to make some real big life changes. Which brings me to the next card, which is the strength card around your home. And this is saying you've got to face your fears, you've got to meet up to that challenging willful behavior around the home. And this is karmic, and these eclipses are karmic. Now, this does have a Leo around it, and this says that in love you might meet somebody new that really makes you feel like you've got new spring in your step, makes you feel like you're in a new chapter in your life. For others, this is the 12th house is about healing. It's about what's below the surface. It's secrets. It's institutions. It's police and lawyers and those kinds of things. And it's also about the past, the psychological and the trauma and the emotional. So you might find that through this eclipse time that you have the first eclipse is in your 6th house. So it might be bringing up a health issue, which really makes you have to change your lifestyle. The second eclipse is in your 12th house, which is about finally letting the past go. It's also about letting addictions go too. This is a great time to let addictions go, any kind of addictions. And this card is saying this is a karmic time for you, that there is going to be a lot of people visiting in and out of the home. Those of you might meet someone that you can marry. For others, this is really good news from your partner who is giving more help because you need it. Now, with your health, you do have the Justice card. So things are out of balance, and something's hanging in the balance as well, but you will get a ruling in your favor. For some of you, this is an operation, okay? This is an operation that has to happen, and things hang in the balance for that. For others, it's the results that hang in the balance to decide whether you need the operation or not. For others, this is an imbalance. Now, I don't know if this is with electricity or if this is with hormones, but there's an imbalance there. It could be blood pressure. I don't know what it is. Now, the 11th house is bladder, genitals, sex organs, reproductive systems, hemorrhoids, muscular systems, hernia, rectum, and prostate. Sorry, that's completely wrong. Arteries, ankles, calves, legs, and shins. So for some of you, it's a broken leg. For some of you, it's a dislocation. For others, this is, again, arteries, so blood pressure. There's an imbalance going on there. But you will get the results that you want. It may take 3 months for some of you. For others, this is like a 3-week thing that will carry on. Now, with your love, you have the Hermit card. And this is another major arcana card. And this is saying, I'm looking at my past, I'm looking at my future, and I really want to incorporate what I've learnt in my love life. And I want to expand on that. So if you're currently in a relationship, then you want to have this conversation with the other in your life. So you've got the Strength card here, which is intimacy. It's new energy in love. This can be with a new person. So if you met someone new, don't be insecure, don't be shy, go for it. Let those walls down. If you're already in a relationship, for some of you, you might split. For others, this is about, okay, let's really put some time and energy in. Let's get some counseling. Let's get things going. This is also feeling a little bit lonely, or even if you're in a relationship feeling lonely, maybe they're not here, maybe you're missing them, maybe you're homesick, maybe they're homesick. But this is about looking at your experience and your wisdom and wanting to incorporate and expand on that. Your drawing virtue messages from the angels, Pisces, is jumped out. This is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and Rochelle's saying, follow your heart, and prosperity is going to be there for you. And Archangel Raphael is going to help you with that health. So I don't know if it's migraines, seizures, broken foot, blood pressure, heart, murmurs, whatever it is, there's going to be an issue with your work or your health on the 31st, and you won't know the details straight away. And then in your 15th, it's going to be in your 12th house. So you're ending cycles. You're going to start brand new. You're going to put things behind you and you're going to go brand new. And also, this is a time of healing. 12 is healing. So you might need to rest up. You might need to recuperate. You might need to rely on your friends. And this card's saying that as well. You know, this is karmic. Maybe it's telling you to slow down because you do just work so hard. So rely on the others in your life. There will be the 8th house is about resources from others as well. But this is about meeting your fears and challenges head on and not being afraid to do so. So be kind to you and those you love, and I shall see you next month.